system, and don't distribute those kind of information to others. When you're in your network system, don't use personal computers. You use the in network like computers. If you are in the SCADA. So, the last year, a lot of report came out from the United States. It never actually had a survey and research before. But last year, the big corporation, the McAfee, and other security government got a survey. It's about the job specialist. We are going to have a very small number of specialists. If you are in IT security specialist, you're gonna be the gold. Because right here, in 2019, there will be 6 million IT security jobs supposed to be. But 1.5 million job is unfilled. They need more, 1.5 million people. Last year, United States itself, 130,000 jobs was unfilled. They already started. In Korea itself, we need more specialists, IT security specialists. So it's gonna be the great crisis, and it goes worse and worse and worse because we don't really good training system. I've been involved with the government excuse me, developing the training system. But it's really hard, Studying security job is very hard because the job itself has a high responsibility. Like if you are IT security specialist and somebody hack your computer, your government computer, then you will be fired, right? If nothing happened, people think, just forget it. Don't bother me, You'll be the last person people want to see. Then if something happened, you get fired, So it's a very high responsibility. So it's scary. No one wants to get a high responsibility. The other thing is hard study, It's very hard. You have to study all computer science field. Operating system, database, and then Windows system, programming is the basic, and all kind of things, basic things you study, and then security, network security, IT security, web security, reverse engineering, IT, all kind of things you have to study. It's very, very hard. So in United States, the actual U.S. citizen never go to master's degree, graduate program. They only study bachelor's degree level. That's enough for them. They make tons of money annually. The security ICSO makes the second biggest money in United States among all kinds of jobs. It's over $200,000 annually. You know who's the first person? It's the engineer, security engineer. So engineer itself makes more money than the big boss. But that much specialist they needed. So it's hard to study. And number of academic programs. There are not enough programs in university. James and we started our department very early stage, 5 years ago. There are about like 2 or 3, cybersecurity department among the whole Korean nation. And then now about 20. How about here in Thailand? We visited Mahidol University, computer engineering, graduate program, digital forensic laboratory. All this facility looks very good. very expensive. I admired. I wanted to have that kind of everything, computer, everything. But their knowledge curriculum, I wanted that facility. So money cannot develop everybody's skill. That's my point. You have to create more the education program. Why? Because the United States, as I mentioned, like white hackers, good hackers, they purposely, making it. United States, just U.S. Cybercom itself, they're about like 900 in 2013. They realized they need more, way more. So next year, their goal is 5,000. China, they actually is a lot. We estimating like 30,000 white hackers. Korea, I cannot tell you how many because they're very. Korea is also a very small number, but they realized they need a lot more, so they made a full like a master plan and then try to raise more. It's not just one curriculum resolve the situation. So what they call is a cybersecurity professionals cultivating life cycle model. Life cycle. Why they say life cycle is we born as a baby, we grow up, and we're bigger, get a professional. So from the early kindergarten, elementary school, high school, they have education. So that's the potential stage. So from the little kids, the government had the science bus, and then those bus goes to around the elementary school and then high school, middle school. They have laboratory, have experience, play with the computer, science, programming, security, and then when they go to the college, it's a prospective stage, and it has a very, very, very successful result. Now it came out, which is I highlight the BOB program. I tell you why this is very successful, and then I'm telling you why I'm introducing Korean cultivating life cycle model. Because you probably heard about Korean team won in 2013 the DEFCON contest. The biggest hacking contest, all smartest hackers has, hacking event in Las Vegas, United States. That's the DEFCON. 2013, Korean team won. It was a big surprise. The Korean team always in the high rank, but never won before. In 13, they won. And when you take a look at the member of the winning team, is a member of the BOB program, which I mentioned, best of best graduates, and the 2 BOB mentors, and the 2 from private sector. What BOB program is, actually every year, several of my students also join this program. It's one of the best hacking or white hacking or cybersecurity training program in Korea. They provide anything to those students. It's an 8-month program. It's a mentoring, one by one. The student has one mentor, and Mr. Hwang just joined our team. He was the mentor 2 years ago. And what they do, they have 3 different sectors of the field. One is consulting, not only the hacking, there's a consulting team as well. Consulting, project team, or like a technical field. So they may divide it. So first, 4 months, they learn a lot of things with the mentor, one by one, technical skills. And government provide all kind of machine facility or anything it takes, they provide. To join this program, over 1,000 people, talented people apply, but they only choose 140 people among these people. So they try to raise, and then when I say the survival training program means every, from the first stage, they kick some people out. Whoever, lazy or is not following the regulation, they kicks out. So at the end, they choose 10 the most smartest people, applicants, and then the government provides certificate and a lot of money to get an education in United States, and also the machines, the facility, and all kind of access is provided. It's fully supported by the Ministry of Science and ICT and Future Plan. So this is a very good playground. When I teach my students, they want playground. Like they want to hack. Well, to protect, they have to hack first. But they cannot, because it violates the law. So we have to create some environment so let them try. So once they try one time, even one thing, like for instance, from Tuesday to yesterday, we opened the IoT hacking training course in Mahidol University. Some of the people never ever done that before. Use the Raspberry Pi and use router, hacking router, use all those machines, and then logic, the analyzer, put it in the computer and the software, and then show all the signals, and then from the signal get the data, and then you change the data, and then whatever you want, you hack them. So those people never done that before, and they tried. Wow, very sophisticated. That inspired people. I see a lot of students just try one thing and makes them, and then they try a lot more and go deeper and deeper. And it goes out of my control. I cannot provide enough education, their interests, So what we need to do is that we have to create that kind of environment, program, education program, training program. So those kids get all those things happen. 2015, DOB, those graduates, mentors, they are fond of all those Korean security intelligence. Not only the world, the best contest, the Hitchcon in Taiwan, 2 years winning consecutively, It's been very successful. People think, how Korea have all those intelligence all of a sudden. It's not all of a sudden. You saw from the elementary school, college, BOB program. It's a long-term plan. They made it. So go to the professional level. The KISA is the one I mentioned. They created the curriculum, full curriculum, which called K-Shield. K-Shield is the popular one. I'm highly related to one company, Core Security, is running a certified company who runs the K-Shield, funded by the government, runs by the government. So why the government makes this training program is, well, the government just let people, have all those education, university, industry, but it's not enough. Government just watching it, it's gonna be crazy. So the government decide they have to involve, because the more goes later, it's gonna be worse. So the government they collected and called a lot of the specialists from the industry and academy, whoever smartest, they join the K-Shield program and other kind of training program. They created a curriculum and then train the people who wants to join it for free. It's all free program. Sometimes the industry training companies saying, "Oh, government provides for free. How can we make money?" Complains it. That is true in certain level, but there are not enough education system. There are not enough training system. That's the reason. So when you go looking at the K-Shield program, the government sector provide to the private level, it's the K-Shield. It's been 10 years. They cover 17 different kind of courses. Almost every courses they covers. Network, reverse engineering, digital forensics, and web application, and mobile application, vulnerability. So the KISA is the player. They operate it, and they select only 200 people among a lot of people. So before I came here, we actually had an exam to choose people, and then we selected. So they will have a 1-year program with a 200-hour training hour, 200 training hours. Seems a lot, right? So 200 hours is separated into 2 different stages. 100 hour and all those 17 different kind of courses. Not only professor teaches. The instructor teach and then discuss and practice with a real online lab, as I mentioned, like a web vulnerability. They try all those SQL injections, ID and password, vulnerabilities, and try to hack the DBs and those things. So that kind of training is the first stage, 100 hours. Goes the second 100 hours is a very, very sophisticated program, which is they use security gym. This itself, I'm highly involved in this project. It's a government funded, and what it does is, so I know there's some IT specialists. Oh, she's gone. Is there any? Oh, she's gone. Let's see. Any special IT specialists here? Security specialist? Oh, right there. I remember. So you are security specialist, right? Yeah. Okay. She took a lot of courses, learned a lot of knowledge from university, government, or anywhere. That's in general, everywhere. She learned a lot of things and then go back to work here, and real APT attack occurred. Virus comes to her computer. Do you know how to handle? Oh, follow the manual. Okay. She's saying that there is a manual, following the manual. That's good. So immediately she responds. A lot of people saying, I don't know, because I never done that before. Nobody done that before, So real things happen, they cannot do anything, because they never done that. So what this security gym does is a virtualized training system. Like it's a Chinese Confucius said, tell me, if you tell me, I forget. So I hear something, maybe I forget. And show me, I remember. If I see it, maybe I can remember. It's better than hearing. But let me do it, then I will understand. If I do something and I fully understand. So instead of hearing, instead of seeing, actually you do something, then you understand and you be better to handle. It's Chinese Confucius. So what the security gym is the CCL does is provide the environment to handle the real attack situation. So it's a scenario-based solution. So the core security is the private sector. They have R&D team analyze, like for instance, APT analysis chart. They analyzed like 1,000 different kind of APT, and they divided all, the knowledges and technologies and all kind of things. And then what they do is they create the environment, not just real PC. One big huge server on top of it. There's a vSphere, virtualized VMware, virtualized system. On top of it, they created virtualized all this artifact, like a PCs, router, or CNC, whatever it needs it, web servers, whatever they create it. And then they made a scenario. So APT attack your network, so you have to control, investigation, detection, whatever. Most people cannot do out of scratch. So we created the training course, the protocols. Looking at this first, so when you click it, and it shows the directly access to the VMware, and then you make a command prompts and those things. So what it does is it's a VMware type things and also scenario-based training. So that's the 100 section what K-Shield provide. And then the Korean, the government has a master plan. So I wish the Thailand also have some sort of training programs as well. To start, and you have to call all those talent people, wherever it takes, and then create the environment, playground for talent people, talent who willing to study, who willing to take the role. And that will, one day, they will become very smart and they distribute, share their knowledge with others. Then it will exponentially, it grows faster. So if you just sit down, that doesn't do anything. If industry and academy cannot provide, then the government has to start. That's what I'm suggesting. So Korea, Thailand with Korea, the purpose of why I'm here, this is the last one I'm going to present, is I have a very clear vision why I'm here and what I should do. Because I think the government, Korean government, is willing to share all their knowledge with other countries. And they, not only the government, they want to bring any smart industry and academy and provide all this knowledge and share with other countries. The Korean government made the core country in every continental. Costa Rica in South America, Africa is Zambia, and Middle East is Oman, and the East South Asia, unfortunately, it's not Thailand, it's Indonesia. So that's why I'm trying to, develop this kind of relationship. And those are the country, the core, and then they spread it out from core to the other. So the government level, sharing information, bring all this knowledge from their nation, core, collaborative. And I want to be, be sit down and introduce, And the other one is academic research, collaborative work. As I mentioned, without academic research, all those, purchasing solution from big corporation, McAfee, IBM, are they your country company? No, they're not yours. These days I travel many other countries. Starting from last year, I went to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Malaysia, here, Philippines. Especially Middle East is a crisis, because Middle East close friend with America. A lot of security solutions are from America, right? So luckily they're thinking, oh, America, their solution we can buy, we can get, and they don't have enough knowledge. They don't have enough people to handle. But American brand is actually based on Israelis American brand. Israel and Middle East, they are not good to each other, So they're potentially the enemies. So they're all scared to open their system to potential enemy. So they're looking for the next option, which is Korea is the good. China is not. There are a lot of hackers. Even the government thinks are all malicious virus in it, and they cannot trust anything. So these days, Korea and Middle East is developing a lot of relationship, economy, industry level, and research level. So what I'm suggesting is you have to have your own people national security system. To do that, start from the academy level. If it's too slow, and then the government bring the industry and develop the fastest way at the same time, academy level. Parallelize. And you should open to the globalize. If your country cannot have enough knowledge, then you have to bring from outside. I've been seeing a lot of countries. That's why I've been running other countries, because they are willing to take knowledge from other countries, because it's a crisis. And promoting industry technology. You should promote the technology company and even small company. Open, make a fund so they can research whatever it takes, and will create a job and secure and develop the knowledge as well. And then collaborating with the R&D, industry and academy, not only staying in the one level, academic itself, not only the industry level, not only the government. These days, we all have to cooperate, collaboratively work together. And that way, you have to put some investment, R&D, R&D is not just wasting money. It actually creates a lot more money and a lot more job, and people can live, and it supports our economy. You heard about the California, their Silicon Valley. Well, I don't like capitalism. I don't like if people crazy about money. Truly don't. Polarization, rich people more rich and poor people more poor. It's crazy. But it has a good fact. We need money for live. So at some point, when you're looking at the California venture, Silicon Valley, they are very smart and they know what you're doing it, what other companies doing it, and they have measurement, estimate, analysis. So they invest for startup, small company, young kids, who's energetic. Only about 10% succeed, 90% fails. Wow, then how you invest? That's a very bad investment, right? But those 10% makes more than 100 times bigger than the investment most of the time. And that case actually supports more than 30% of the US economy these days. It's very critical. not only the money, I'm telling you about the job, employment, you know, and supporting knowledge. So the R&D investment is a very, very important. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm here, you know. That's what I wanted to share with you. Okay? Sometimes it's very hard. Like as I mentioned, you know, when we get old, scared to go to the hospital and get a checkup. You don't want to know if there is cancer or not. So some people ignore, you know. But your body is not just your body. You have family, your kids, your parents, your colleague. So you have to check your body. To do that, you have to go to hospital and somebody take a look at it. Just like that. Your job, your system, your organization is not just yours. You have to open your mind and then let somebody to take a look at it, make things better. Okay? That's why I'm here. That's all I wanted to say to you. Thank you.